I think we're synced.
Are we?
Are we synced?
I believe so.
Are we synced? Yes or no?
Yeah, we're synced.
Hold on.
We should be.
Are we synced?
Yes. Hello!
Oh, it's been a while.
It has been. Happy Pride Month!
Happy Pride Month!
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to the gays.
I had something to add, but it's like, nope, out the window.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's still June, okay.
Yeah, no, we're good.
For some reason I thought we were in July now.
What? No.
I know.
I know. I'm hoping July shows up soon.
July, come on, man. We're waiting for you.
Yep. I wanted to find us something like rainbowish, and this is the closest thing I could find was purple. Are you good?
I know there's a site that's I can't remember the name of it. That's currently selling like pride flags and such for free. You just have to pay for shipping.
It's not free if you have to pay for shipping. I'm sorry.
The actual price of the flag is free, but for shipping, that's what you got to pay for.
Well, no. Either way, it's not free if you.
But it's a hell of a discount.
Right? No, you're right.
It's free $99.
True. So I've also.
We could have had it like placed like over there or draped over that.
Exactly. We'll probably if
we would have had some more representation if we actually had anything.
Right. If need be, I'll find us some rainbow hats or something. I don't know. Did you just break it?
No.
Okay. He is currently, for audio listeners...
I am wielding my microphone like a weapon! Because anything in my hands is a weapon.
Exactly. For some reason.
It's a gift.
True. So, for starters, I've been wanting to record again on my main and trying not to do like a sort of a plug, but I'm doing a plug.
Oh, we're plugging it.
We're plugging.
We're plugging it.
You might as well do the same because I mean we're technically on the same channel.
True. You go first.
So, I've been wanting to record more videos and whatever else. I've been really busy with work and I've been dealing with a lot of emotional problems because of current events that have been going on.
Should we just say
no
that you are now?
Well, no, let's not go that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can simp over him. He's free.
No,
he's a free man now. We'll just say that.
Mm-hmm.
So simp away.
Simp away. You should be simping over you.
No one's gonna simp over me. I am literally the most least liked person. I'm pretty sure anyone who's actually seen our stuff.
Half the people that I talk to only cause drama in my life.
I am drama.
No, you're not. You're the least.
You didn't grab yourself water or anything.
I got my water right there.
Oh yeah, your stone water.
Yes, my stone water. It's weird. I don't like it. But no, overall I've been trying to get work stuff done. My dad and I are doing remodeling stuff, and also we recently had an accident happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not a fun situation, because my dad and I went out for a dinner thing up by Antlers, and next thing we know, we get a call from the cops saying, hey, guess what? Like, the side of your house got set on fire. It's like, what?
And they bust through your door.
Yeah, they busted through the door just to make sure everything was like pretty much turned off or nothing was like hot wired or something, you know. So they were pretty much just making sure everything was safe, and we were mostly worried about the animals too. But they are all safe, everybody's good. We just may have a little bit of wiring issues at the moment, but my dad's going to be doing like a reset of wires and lights and whatever else throughout the house.
Consider yourself lucky that it was only your door that they ruined.
Yeah, and I'm glad. And the thing is, I don't know, because there was a trailer behind us that got set on fire. That was burnt out. That was dead. And then our neighbors were even worse because their whole I have pictures. If you guys want to see, I'll probably post them on an Instagram thing.
No, don't, because then they could easily find your address.
Yeah, sure, no.
They could probably find our address just from our videos alone.
How?
I don't know. People have ways. People have
because
ways.
some of y'all are actually psycho. No, I'm kidding. Moving on. I've been looking into also doing molding for dice, so I'm gonna be possibly selling them on Etsy.
And so the addiction to D&D grows.
Fight me.
Roll
Fight
for
me.
initiative.
Roll for initiative.
But yeah, and then we're both trying to get into cosplaying a bit more.
Yep. Mine is pretty much done.
I just started on mine.
Yes, your weird red wig.
Yeah.
Looking so.
When the cosplay is fully done, there will be photos of it on my Instagram.
There you go. So. The plug. The quiet plug.
Speaking of which, I've also been more active on my my YouTube, mainly doing live streams and that. Been doing Skyrim, The Binding of Isaac, Minecraft with the new 1.17 update. So then there's that. I also got my own Twitch. Just to ruin Alice. Where I also do it there. So check me out, my dude. Any support is needed.
Yep. Anything helps, really. And we also got set up for donations with, what is it, Steam Labs or something like that?
Yeah, that goes to,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
Steam Labs, Streamlabs, that time.
Yeah,
Donations
and then
and
I
stuff.
added mine too, because I was introduced through his, surprisingly. I'm like, I was trying to figure out how you managed all that, and then I figured it out. I'm like, oh, okay, that works, you know.
Yeah, I do that, so then when people actually tip, it'll show up on stream.
That's and that's what
That's
I
what
thought
streamers
was nice.
use pretty much is Streamlabs, I believe.
Mm-hmm. So, one way of getting money, I guess. I don't know, but hey, we're just doing it for fun. We don't really care. We're just doing this stuff for fun. We're not looking for bigger clout, I guess you could say. I don't know.
Yep. Don't ask.
You're intrigued.
You do know the more you ask questions, the more you're gonna regret asking those questions.
True. Agreed. Other than that, I mean, recently I had to get a new car.
So, tell us your license and registration.
No! No! Not happening. Phone, shut up.
Phone, no!
No!
Stop it!
You're supposed to be off, not during this.
Come on,
This
my
is
dude.
bad timing. Thank you. Okay. No.
It's your ex. Crossbones, crossbones, crossbones.
No! I would watch everything that you say though, because
Fight me.
no.
I will. My hands are rated E for everyone. Equal rights, equal fights. Talk shit, get hit.
First rule.
Mama ain't.
First rule about Fight Club: we do not talk about Fight Club.
Mama ain't raised no bitch.
Along with the bro code or the boys code.
The bro code.
That has been broken multiple times. You snitches.
You snitches. You spies.
So we recently found out news, and I kind of this is like a side veer off for a minute. What is it that we found out just a few minutes ago?
Should we? Because they could probably sue our ass.
Damn.
If we even mentioned their name.
Fair enough. Well, let's just say a certain company.
A certain juggernaut company.
A certain juggernaut company decided,
ran by a
hey.
rodent. Technically.
True. Has recently decided, hey, this isn't a religion anymore. It's just based on our characters, and whoever uses said characters, they can get copyrighted.
Norse mythology and that, yeah.
Yep, Norse mythology to be
And
exact.
we're even afraid to list names because we don't know if they're going to take that seriously, where if they even find out that we mentioned anything involving their names, then they're going to sue our ass and we have literally no money to do.
Hence why we are just keeping our mouth shut in case they decided, hey, these guys talked about this for some reason.
In case you needed anyway.
Are you good?
Yeah. In case you need a hint of what we're talking about, who we're talking about.
So, I don't know. Not much is going on.
No, it's kind of been mellowed out. I graduated.
Yeah.
That's something that's happened over the time I graduated. So now
it was a rough year for you.
It has been a rough, long year of death.
Zoom calls, having to go back to school, having to...
Actually, I didn't have to do Zoom calls or anything because I was in a different program.
Oh.
So I pretty much did everything at my speed, kind of.
Okay. And then hence why, excuse me, you graduated.
I graduated early.
Yep.
Technically graduated.
Hey, a lot better than I did. A lot better than I did. So... Congratulations.
What is your opinion on the U.S. educational system?
It is bull.
Truth.
It is bull. It is honestly. It's always been repeated. It's always been a repeated system, and I get it. It's supposed to help us kids learn more or whatever.
It isn't.
We don't know about. We have to literally grow up in order to figure out. Oh, hey, this is how you do taxes. We don't
taxes. I have no clue how to do any of that.
Not yet.
Well, yeah, not yet. Interest. Never knew that was a thing until recently. It's still good.
No.
Did you spike it? Oh, that's why. There's probably like a weird
cut.
cut.
Yep.
So.
Sorry about that.
Oh, spicy. Spicy. What were we talking about?
We were pretty
much... Oh yeah, the U.S. education system sucks ass. It does. There are other countries in that have way better systems and they do a lot less.
Yep.
But they succeed even more.
Mm.
Don't
get us wrong. Our educational system wasn't always terrible. I mean, yeah, I get it. There was points, but if it wasn't for school, we wouldn't have met the people that we have today. And it hasn't, it's affected us in ways that it was either good, bad, or just really plain ugly. It was one of those times that it's just hey, you get to meet new people, you get to learn new things, and learning for some stuff was actually really
Finland. One of the best. Sorry, Finland is what I was thinking of. I questioned Finland. I said questioningly, and then I looked it up. Yeah, I am thinking of Finland. Has one of the best education systems, and here's why. For one, no standardized testing. Not at all, which is a lot better. Well, apparently there's one exception, which is the National Matriculation Exam. I probably completely butchered that, but whatever. Which is a voluntary test for students at the end of a upper secondary school equivalent to American high school. So, but anyways, they're instead of going grading mainly on tests, it's all just their work overall, which should be.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of you can do amazing in the U.S. education system, get amazing grades in that, but if you fail one test, then that all goes to hell. Am I wrong? If you can do amazing on worksheets or anything like that.
Yeah,
but as soon as you do bad on tests.
Yeah, when it comes to tests, it's you pretty much fail that class right off the bat. It's either that it's you either do good or you fail. And I get it, kids try and whatever else, and then some didn't. And then there was kids in my grade that were the troublemakers in the class. But for some odd reason, could do so much during, their 12th grade year. It's okay, well, there's your potential right there.
You're right.
And then there was me that was just mainly figuring out my classes, trying to get stuff done, and then trying to figure out stuff from there.
Yeah. I can't argue with a single thing you said. Also, they focus more on cooperation, not competition, which the U.S. system does a lot.
True.
They compete with that because you're always trying to compete for this. And
Exactly. You're always trying to compete for that. And it was mostly based on sports stuff because it's just... Didn't it seem like our system is mostly based on sports?
Mm-hmm. Don't do good, you can't do sports. If you can't do sports, do this and that, and this and that, and that, and this.
Exactly.
It was like, even that, most of like our funding went to sports instead of like new things and things for it to be replaced. It's like,
and then they made the new field house. Ours, like, they decided, hey, let's just make a new field house or whatever. That's where most of the funding goes to. I mean, it's either for just programs or just new stuff for the building or new design.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And it's crap. Also, not to mention, school does not handle, like, learning disabilities all that well. Like, obviously, yeah, there's like how do I frame this in the, like, correct phrasing? I'm just gonna say special ed because we all know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I'm trying not to offend anyone. If there's an actual like proper thing for it to be called, just let me know. I'm drawing the blank for some reason. But yeah, there's classes for that, which okay. But for like students with like other disabilities that aren't like heavy disabilities, such as like autism or anything like that, they don't do anything. Like students with ADHD, like me, I was screwed. Because, for one, they expect you to sit down in one seat and just listen to someone talk the entire time, pretty much.
Yes.
Which I can't do for the life of me.
Right.
That's why I talked to a lot of people when the teacher was talking, I wasn't taking notes properly. Because it was just so fucking boring.
Right.
Because they sit there talking, and of course they get students to engage a little bit. But even then, if you're like spacing up for a second, you're going to fall behind or you're going to get embarrassed or something. And that's another thing I never understood teachers doing. It's like they try to embarrass their students some way or another. Death Note.
Death Note? What?
I'm dying, I'm joking.
No, don't die.
So rip my name.
Drink. Don't die.
It's the drink's fault. But yeah, like one of the things I dreaded the most is like when a teacher calls on like students to answer problems that they don't fully understand yet.
Yeah.
It's like, why though?
And the kids that did get called on is they were either distracted or they weren't paying attention, and then it's like, oh, and then there was the ones that were paying attention but also had a question which they weren't able to be answered yet until after the teacher is done talking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that's not on us. That's like, you know.
There are so much better ways to get, like, I understand they're doing it to get like the students' attention, but there are so much better ways to do that. Like, for instance, like you can continue teaching if you notice that student's not paying attention. Wait until you're done teaching and walk up to them and be like, hey, I noticed you're distracted. Is something wrong? Because 9 times out of 10, it's because something is wrong. That's
Name
why
a few teachers that actually paid attention to other kids. Like, I mean, like...
Zero.
There was a few... Okay, now hear me out. There was a few that during... Like, whenever I was hearing some of the speeches that were going on for the graduation part, there was, like, teachers that actually helped out a few students. But there was very little on who did that. Because, I mean, I get it. There's a bunch of kids that have problems at home. They have, you know, and the school system tries their best.
No, they actually don't.
Well, some do.
Schools can try so much better, but they don't.
Right.
They really don't care about their students anymore. They care more about, like, how they're viewed in the eyes of the public.
True.
That's why they pour so much into, like, sports and that, because they want to have a good sports team, and then they'll associate a good sports team with a good school. But, yeah, they really don't care about students.
Then there was me that just pretty much was, like, the quiet kid sometimes. You and I were, like, the
we were quiet until we were into a group, then we're just like, ah! Yeah, so I can at least thank school for us actually meeting and for us to get this far.
Definitely. And it was a big part of our life that we actually were able to do something like this. I mean, I thought about it for the longest time. It's like, I wonder how a podcast would work.
But then you would just be by yourself.
Right, and then it's like, that wouldn't be so fun, because I know there was like...
Because then you're just talking to yourself.
Right, you're just talking to yourself for like an hour or two, and it's like, no, that's not good. And then I mentioned it to you, and you're like, oh, I thought about it too. It's like, well, let's do it, And now here we are. It's like... We're getting somewhere close to it. I mean, not as big as we wish, but...
We're starting out slow. We didn't have, like... Most people, when they start up a podcast, they already have, like, a big following or something. So then they actually get kicked off the ground. In our case, we pretty much have to start fresh with our low fan base.
Yeah. But the fan base that we do have, and the ones that are actually kind of interactive with us, is really nice to see.
That's another problem. Usually it's one person that it's their fan base that views their stuff. We have two different fan bases.
Raid issues that happened. That was not a fun situation for you to deal with.
So then there's I'll explain that as well. So we have fans of your fans and that who come over and they don't know who the hell I am. And then they have fans of me who come over and don't know who the hell you are.
Right.
So they're like, wait, who is this? Why is this? Well, I'm scared. Click out.
Yeah. They just like start panicking and they're like, nope, leave. And I'm like, alright, well.
Yeah. Or fans of your stuff comes over and they're like, oh, let me check out this person. And then they don't like my stuff or anything. So they're like, oh. And then vice versa. It's like, even though we pretty much have the same stuff.
Cycle.
Even though we pretty much have the same stuff. We pretty much have the
same exact stuff on our channels and we recorded the same exact things almost, only in different perspectives.
True.
But, yeah, so there was a situation that he had to deal with that was a load of bull.
So, I just got done streaming Skyrim, my first series. And some person who checked out my streams before commented saying, oh, you're at 70 subscribers now or something along those lines. And I'm like, excuse me? Because I was at like 40 or 50 before.
Yeah.
I think 50, I believe. So I looked over and I'm like, holy shit! And he was right. I was at like 70 some subscribers. My last streams were like, if you look up, it goes to like 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 15, 25, 30, 50, and I'm like, ah! So I'm like, oh my god, I must be doing something right for once. About an hour later, I look back again, back down to 40-some subscribers. My views are back down to like the 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 3. And I'm like, God damn! Apparently what must have happened at some point is someone activated a sub bot or view bot or something. And then they all pulled into mine, and then YouTube recognized it, and they just said no.
That, or it wasn't like a raid or anything like that?
It wasn't a raid, because when I was live streaming that, it didn't jump. It was after I got done with all the stuff.
Oh, that's true, yeah, and it's like...
So there's no way they could have raided me.
Well, I mean, now, here's the thing, because some people actually do that. It's like whenever somebody...
I didn't get a single comment either.
I saw a few, but then that's the thing that it kind of just deleted because it may have been the bot stuff that hit. That, or it was a raid, and they were commenting, and then deleted every single comment.
Or, YouTube also likes to do this thing where, long-time subscribers, if they don't watch your stuff still,
yeah,
YouTube will just unsubscribe you automatically.
Yeah,
which is stupid. But, yeah. It wasn't that I bought subscribers, I didn't buy subscribers, I didn't buy views, that shit's whack.
No, I saw that all happen pretty much. He went from like 49 to 70, and then it went up to 75, and then it dropped down to 49 after that hour. And it's like, are you kidding me?
So,
and I was
so high!
It was so high, and it was so, like, you know, it was amazing for him on this part, but then it's like, they all disappeared. Also, everything disappeared. I was
two people unsubscribed to me after that, and it wasn't during the match.
Are you kidding me?
It wasn't like during the mass subscriber loss. It was like 2 separate people decided to unsubscribe. So I went from 50 to 47 or 8. I don't remember. And I'm like, come on! You're kicking me while I'm down. I have no idea who those 2. I might have a clue who those 2 are, but whatever.
We're not gonna talk about it.
No, I'm not even gonna bother with it.
Moving on from that, we're gonna take our little break.
We got 3 more minutes.
3 more minutes?
3 more minutes. 3 more minutes.
Okay, I thought you wanted to take a break.
No, we can continue talking.
Alright, whatever works. So for Father's Day, I got my dad Sting from Lord of the Rings. It was
nice.
It was the replica thing or whatever. I've seen
how
online.
much money did you hold on? How much money did you spend on talking to the microphone?
60. Normal price on it.
$60.
Yes, $60. And normal price on Sting was almost like $100 to $200. And then I also bought a bunch of other stuff for myself over at the mall. But no, I got him that, and then I got him a ring that I bought back in like March, and I hated it. I wanted to get him something better. And it was like a really low quality ring. It looks good, but then you look at the sides and it's like
it's just crappily made.
It was really bad. It was either way, it was the thought that counted, and I was really happy that I liked it, that he liked it, and then now we get to figure out where we get to put it up. So
woo!
This is gonna be an interesting little thing. So
yeah.
I'm excited.
Woo!
We got so many plans, and it's all coming together, and as long as...
Now that you cut the problems out of your life...
Yeah.
Problem out of your life, you said yourself, a lot of weight has been removed off your shoulders. Mm-hmm. You've actually been able to do stuff, get stuff rolling.
Exactly. And it's helped out so much that it's like, I get it. It's still a hard time for me right now, but other than that, I'm doing fine. I'm actually trying to get stuff rolling, and then as long as this keeps going the way that it's going, we're all good to go.
Yeah, and it's not just like you, for people who don't think this boyo doesn't have emotions, when he was at this rough time in his life, he actually called me up and was crying, and I felt terrible that I couldn't do anything. I couldn't really say anything to help or anything. So you were just on call crying, and I just felt horrible the entire time. And I was trying to cheer you up or do anything to distract you, and I was like, damn, I can't even drive over to your place and bring snacks or something to try to cheer you up. I couldn't do anything, and that really fucking hurts.
But and if it wasn't for him and a few others that helped me out, it was. And I'm grateful every day for it, for real. But it's gotten better. It's gotten better. We've all had those days where we're in a rough spot and where we can't really control our emotions anymore. But
you know what I'm grateful for? This break that we're about to take. Yeah, it's about time, so we're going to take a break, get your drink, get your snacks, refill, do anything, go to the bathroom.
Alright, and see you soon.
See you soon.
There
we go.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
We're back! Why did you have to yell it like that, my good sir? God dang. Okay, hello. We hope that you are all well hydrated and energized. And
yes, my ice cube's melted. Now I am sad.
Add a little bit of this to it and see what
happens.
Ben! Here, try it. We are making a concoction drink. I'm scared. Don't pour all of it in, though. Yes, it's like gravity.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a beautiful color. No, it is just straight up sewer water. It's straight up piss. instantly regret that.
Do I dare try it?
If you want.
Do I dare try it? I'm scared. I'm scared.
I think it's just the taste of the freaking the container that's the problem. You can taste garlic, can't you?
Mmm.
Yeah. This was not cleaned up properly. Whatever, I can go 28 minutes without taking a drink of anything.
Woo! Ugh.
Tell us how you be feeling.
No.
Very good. I know he mixed this sparkling blackberry drink with my
Oh, that doesn't even taste good anymore. That just ruined the flavor.
Flavor.
It tastes like medicine. Alright, well there's that bit.
Swaggalicious.
Swaggalicious. There was something I was going to say and it slipped my mind. Oh, I know.
That like 3 indistinct laughs I did not try to do.
I know what I want to talk about. The Scott Cawthon situation.
God dang it, Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter decided, hey, let's just cancel somebody because
For
of
someone
their...
who don't know, Scott Cawthon is the creator of the FNAF series, or Five Nights at Freddy's series, who is now getting canceled and pretty much forced to retire because of his... yeah, he did. It was forced to retire just because of his political standpoint, and other things that he's donated towards.
Yep, so because of that, he is officially pretty much retired, and there has been a trend.
He was doxxed and sent death threats.
Yeah.
He said, like, I was not feeling safe for me or my family!
Yeah.
His wife!
And his
kid?
I think kid, too. Yeah.
He is a kid. And his kid, come on, guys, seriously.
Yeah.
You say, oh, we should treat everyone nice, we should respect everyone's opinions and that. But then you go around and do this. It's like, what?
To a man who created the, not gonna lie here, best horror series out there aside Resident Evil. But no, it was bad. It was terrible.
I honestly feel bad for him.
Yeah, same. I mean, he made amazing games. He was part of an amazing fan base that actually treated him nicely. But after he had his standpoint on his political views,
which he didn't even put out himself. It was someone who found his stuff.
exactly,
And released it as a joke.
Yep, it was released as a joke, but apparently, seeing as people were more offended by it than anything.
Come on, there's a lot greater reasons to cancel someone and attack them. But for something as simple as that, come on, guys.
I'm honestly really scared on how Security Breach's gonna come out.
It's probably not.
No, it probably won't, because after the
or that'll be the last thing he does.
Yep.
Because
and he's more known for other games too,
not
that he's
only
created,
that,
but
afterwards, once people realized what they did, they started doing the hashtag thank you Scott.
Oh, that was the hashtag?
Yeah, or something. Well, something along those lines.
Yeah.
Where they thanked him for all the stuff he did. And it's like, you can't fucking go from doxing him and sending him death threats to thanking him for his stuff. That's not okay!
Mm-mm.
That's like you trying to stab someone and then sending them flowers and an apology letter afterwards. I'm sorry. You can't fucking do that.
Yes, you are the murderer of somebody and you go to their funeral and drop off
Right?
flowers.
It's like you murder someone and then you go up and have a speech afterwards like, they were such a great man. It's bad that they had to go.
They were my best friend. Like, you don't do that. You realize how much that's done on TV already? That it's happened in real life too? It's so dumb. I get it, it's like not the same exact situation because, you know, he only retired. He only retired, but still, it was...
And people are saying, oh, well, it wasn't actually us who got him retired, or made him retire. He was planning on retiring anyways. But still!
he wanted to do one more great, probably a few more afterwards.
Yeah,
we don't know.
We didn't know what he had planned. And,
And then so when the trailer was released for Security Breach, it's like, this is great. This is going to be awesome. And he was expecting it to get out by like next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably not going to happen.
No, probably not now.
And probably what's going to happen is someone else is going to be picking up the FNAF title, and the games are never going to be the same if they do come up with more stuff.
Okay, some spin-off games, don't get me wrong, they were actually really good. Some of them were, but there was some that was just like...
Still, it's
bad. It's bad. But I just thought we'd talk about that for a minute because it was just out in the open, and we're talking about all these other things that's been going on, but then there was that. Did you just break it?
Just keep talking. Just ignore everything I'm doing. Damn, my short arms. Okay. Just continue talking. Distract the audience.
I'm gonna spit up my drink.
Oh.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay then. But no, overall, well, speaking of the FNAF series, all the music stuff that I listen to, all of the like games that I played throughout I've pretty much played every single one except for the Pizzeria Simulator or something like that. That was alright. That was kind of funny. It was more funny than anything. And then I played the Ultimate Custom Night. That one was good. Then like be stuck in a room and then having all the animatronics come after you.
Yeah.
And then there was let's see, I don't know if I talk about Phasmophobia or not, but that one kind of reminded me a lot about FNAF, really. But
how do we go from Phasmophobia to
FNAF to Phasmophobia? Because now, hear me out on that real quick, because there was a lot of mechanics that Scott used for some of his games that they also implemented into Phasmophobia a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was like more of like a comparison thing, but without animatronics. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Just continue talking.
Yeah.
I've never played Phasmophobia or really watched anything on it. Is it any good or?
I have it.
Cause weird.
I have it.
For the longest time, I bet I had a computer that actually could run decent games. I had an old dinosaur, and even the one I have now, is good, but it still has some problems with some games.
Right.
Which I want to get an actual like PC in that. I don't got money. Money is the problem with almost anything.
Hey, you're gonna be starting a job soon. Don't worry about it. You got this.
Yeah, I'm getting a job now. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. It'll help. Don't look at me, man. I ain't dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. Not my problem right now. I'm done.
Block.
But yeah, I don't know.
It's not my problem anymore. So yeah, what is Phasmophobia?
Phasmophobia is more like a VR horror game. It doesn't have to be VR though. You're able to play as like a group of
Sneef.
You're able to play with like 1 to 4 people, and you're able to go around to these different houses that are haunted. And you have different equipment stuff that you're able to buy and pretty much purchase and whatever else. The best option to play, and there is a proximity chat that you're able to have. So you're able to talk in person or Discord. Discord is like better for that, but you also have to talk in game so you can get the ghost's attention, even though it's not recommended because you can get killed. Then you become part of the house, pretty much, or the building that you are in.
I'm trying to force feed one of the dragon heads.
You just seem so occupied with your own thing at the moment. Please don't break it.
I paid for it. You know what?
Like I had to pay for your mushroom because I broke that.
You broke my mushroom, you
I
asshole!
didn't mean to break your mushroom.
You definitely meant to break it. It was a mushroom attack.
Hey, mushroom bomb.
Mushroom dance. Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean? It means it.
Other than that, it's alright. It's just more in the horror genre, I guess.
Yeah.
Another good game that I played was Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. I wanted to get into it, but I don't know.
Don't. They changed a bunch of stuff that kind of just made it even worse.
In my opinion, the main reason why I never got to play it is because, to me, it seemed like it was unfair. Because, obviously it's more survivors compared to, like, the killer.
Yeah.
But the killer has so many ways of, like, quickly ending the entire survivors through different means. I don't know, it's just the fact that you couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, the only thing that you're able to do is really...
You gotta run and outsmart them, that's the only thing.
Yeah, that or you just throw pallets at him.
Don't know what that means.
Just drop a pallet on him and he'll get, like, knocked out something, like, shook or something like that. And it slows him down. He got shooketh. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. It's more fun if you're playing with, like, friends and doing it, because then you don't get pretty much dicked over. Because if you're not playing with friends, and I'm gonna take that away from you.
No, you have to fight me for it.
Bet! I'll get him out of this chair.
I will get out of this chair, young boy.
No, but Dead by Daylight's alright. It's a little finicky at points, because when you're sitting there playing and the game lags and for some reason you just spawn, like, the hunter or whatever, the killer is pretty much just like, hey, guess what, I'm right here. Like, no, that's not okay.
I want to turn this into, like, the kind of radio microphone staff that Alistair has.
Okay,
but
he's in his own little world right now.
Not an exact copy, but inspired by it. 'Cause
props are going to be fun. Props are like a bigger thing for us right now. It's like we're mostly focused on the podcast, we're mostly focused on prop stuff. And I just looked over now and I just see your panda, your red panda.
This might get us canceled. I don't know.
Oh, what? You being a Hufflepuff?
Yeah, and associating myself with Harry Potter because of the whole
oh, we don't. Ooh, let's.
Freaking what's her name?
Yeah, let's not go that route.
I bought that way before anything.
Yeah,
happened.
let's not go that route.
Anyways.
Don't get me wrong.
I enjoy Harry Potter. I don't as much enjoy or agree with anything the author of that said.
Exactly. We agree with the story and the show.
I can separate work from the author. I don't know how that goes.
But
the content from the content creator.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much on what a lot of people have been doing nowadays. It's like they're mostly focusing, not the creator themselves, but the content that they make.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more focused on that for some of the YouTubers and streamers that have been like either accused or found accused of something, and along with the creator of Harry Potter. So we agree
J.K.
with.
Rowling? Yeah, J.K. Rowling. Okay. Anyways, yeah, continue.
We pretty much agree with the content that the Harry Potter creator had for everything between the stories and the movies.
I loved the Harry Potter things. Wasn't a big fan of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, though.
I haven't seen that. I wanted to, but that was pretty much when Johnny Depp's went downhill.
Something I don't agree with and I hate is the fact that the whole Pirates of the Caribbean and Sea of Thieves crossover.
I'm not a fan. Yeah, I get it that
right after they booted Johnny Depp, they add. I mean, I get it's like Johnny Depp, Captain Jack Sparrow is not Johnny Depp's property or anything, so he has no right to like own him. But still, come on.
Yep. And if anything, we can probably look up the voice actor for that.
Yeah, it's not Johnny Depp voice acting, which sucks. It's an imitator.
Of course
Yeah. The least they could have done was get him to actually voice him. But no, he's.
Well, that's what happened with. I think it was like not. There was a game, and I can't remember it because I get them both mixed up. It wasn't Final. Was it? No, it was Kingdom Hearts. I had a stroke because I'm always getting. I don't know why, but I get Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy mixed up.
Made by the same people, Sony and Square Enix. So that's probably why.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Well.
And there's a lot of Final Fantasy stuff in Kingdom Hearts. It's like
I get
the
them all
greatest
mixed
Disney crossover.
Don't get me wrong, both the game series are good, but the thing is, I get...
You haven't played pretty much any Final Fantasy or any Kingdom Hearts.
That's a lie.
You played... All I know is you played 7, the remaster of 7.
I played 7, 0, and then there was one that I had for the PS2.
Okay. Okay. For Final Fantasy, I'll play.
And then Kingdom Hearts I've only seen videos on. I have not played Kingdom Hearts.
For Kingdom Hearts, I'll play. For Final Fantasy, I played 10, 15, 7. Freaking. Played a lot more. I can't remember the numbers from. Zodiac Age. I played the Vincent Valentine.
You pretty much played like half the series.
I played like half the series.
Okay.
And in Kingdom Hearts, I played Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts ReZero, or Kingdom Hearts 365, 364, 365 over 2 days, Recoded, and the newest Kingdom Hearts 3. So I pretty much
they remastered Kingdom Hearts 3?
No, Kingdom Hearts 3 is the newest release.
Okay.
The timeline's all fucky wucky.
Yeah, I bet. I was like, okay, that's a lot.
But I pretty much played pretty much every Kingdom Hearts, pretty much, up to date.
Along with almost every Monster Hunter game out there.
Now listen here.
And now he's trying to get me more involved in it.
You liked Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, I do. And I like,
You'll like, 4 Ultimate, or Generations, when you get more used to the controls.
Yeah, once I get more used to the controls.
If you get your own Switch, you could, play
I
it.
was thinking about it. It's still a hard debate
Got
on
that
me.
and Rise.
It's still a hard debate on me because I have a choice between either getting another console that I'm barely probably going to touch. I mean, the only one that I've played on is PS4. Because I played on the PlayStations and the Nintendo NES, the original one. Because it was all easy controls for me. After that, it's like I tried playing Xbox. Wonky.
I think it's the fact that you haven't really played any of it, so then it's so unfamiliar with you. But once you actually start playing it,
I played
it more.
Okay, there was a PS3 controller that was made to. It was looked to be like an Xbox controller. I played that. Okay, and it had the same exact controls as the Xbox, which was nice, so I could actually get used to that. So I only know. The problem is now I don't know how to play the regular PS3 controller. I can only play the Xbox one. But when it comes to a PS4 or a PS2, I can just play it regularly. Like what?
Jesus, man.
My brain.
And now you're trying to learn PC for crazy crap.
My fingers don't work like that.
I know, you'll get used to it.
I'm trying to, but my fingers don't I gotta hold it. I gotta go like this and this and this, and it's like I'm playing the freaking keyboard here. Now I'm playing music while you're playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
But no, overall it's really fun. Crazy Craft is a headache of a mess.
It's a headache, but come on.
It's good. No, it's
good.
really fun. And then you actually get to see bees, like proper, like look like bees.
I like some pollen.
I like some pollen.
She left me roses.
Shut up, Tommy, in it.
Roses. But yeah. Where? The queen is dead.
I'm trying to get this kid to watch the Dream SMP.
I have wanted your voice to
I don't know why it just dropped like 10 decibels.
What the hell? Your balls drop again.
I'm going through puberty again.
I'm going through
Puberty.
puberty.
To go higher.
2 in the morning tea lattes. He almost spit up his drink.
It doesn't taste normal. Don't you dare. What are you doing?
I'm a cat.
Just gonna spill it all over.
I'm just gonna knock it over for no reason and meow at you for food. Just gonna pull it away from the edge. Because cats do that.
I'm gonna put that right here. So,
Brightness.
overall, we're doing pretty
Doing
good.
good. We're doing good.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
We're having fun. He's getting his cosplay done. I'm getting more story written for our D&D session. Oh, and he's gonna have fun for this upcoming one, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so.
Even though I
Or
kinda,
he'll be crucified.
even though I kind of BS'd his character.
It was a choice. You know, I wanted to play a different character, a new thing, and I just said, you know, you're free to kill me.
And then
In
I
whatever way
forgot
you see
about
fit.
the saving throws, and then he tried killing himself.
I tried some pukaing myself.
And then the mind player's like, no, I'm gonna stop you and obliterate
you.
you. You're done. You just turned to dust.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel too good. God. My face feels like a face.
Right, it's like warm.
It's warm down here, and just
For once, it's warm down here. Any other time,
imagine
it's really
how hot it's
cold.
gonna be during more hotter days, like especially like upstairs and stuff.
I'm gonna see like ooze chirping down from
Oh,
the ceiling or something.
H.P.
Like,
Lovecraft, all this ooze.
I'm gonna see some like green stuff just melt from the walls because it's gonna
The
be
paint
that high.
gonna be melted. That is another thing. I've always enjoyed H.P. Lovecraft's work, like his stories and such.
Yeah.
And of course, people are now realizing, hey, H.P. Lovecraft was hella racist, like super racist. Which I'm not saying it's good, but I understand why he's racist because he was raised up white and upper class and all that good stuff. That pretty much said, if you're not white, you are the enemy.
I'm gonna have this bit for him because I don't know who H.P. Lovecraft.
You don't know who H.P. Lovecraft is?
I do not.
You know Cthulhu?
Yeah.
He's the writer behind the Call of Cthulhu. So pretty
Oh.
much what popularized. He is behind a lot of
That
horror
game seemed to be like a disappointment, to be honest.
stuff. Oh no, I meant that's what the game the game is based off the novel.
Right,
of,
no, I get that,
Call
but
of
it
Cthulhu.
just kind of.
Yeah, he's behind that. I have a huge book just full of pretty much all of his stories. So yeah, H.P. Lovecraft was a really old author.
This kid has more collections than I ever would in my lifetime. The only thing
What do you mean? I don't have like 20 Funko Pops laying around like you.
What do you mean?
I got a row of freaking Minecraft figurine. I
Okay.
don't got games and things.
Let's see, he's got pretty much all the collection stuff for D&D. He's
No,
got...
I do not. You are over exaggerating. I have a maximum of 5 books.
Yeah, they're worth over $300.
Now you can shut it.
And then you also have a Monster Hunter World book.
No, I do not.
Or Monster Hunter book.
It's an concept art thing.
Yeah,
Come on, and that wasn't even for World. That's for 3 or 4.
right. But no, I only own 3 Funko Pops, and then the rest are just like random figurine stuff. Yeah, okay. Just that awkward silence there.
Yeah, right. For audio viewers, you had no idea that I just mouthed the word bullshit to it. But yeah, you collect a lot more than I do. What was the title?
Oh, let's
Oh,
just...
you should look at it. So he was a author who wrote a lot of kind of horror stories. Most of them were horror stories, but it wasn't like most of them weren't like a defined like there's a monster, people are afraid of him. It's more like other things that he couldn't quite understand. Mm-hmm. Like his whole thing was like the fear of the unknown. That's why like most of his gods in his pantheons were described as like blobs or such, because it was said like elder ones and higher up gods, if you look at them, you either go batshit insane or just straight up die.
Oh, like Medusa.
Yeah, except no. Like your eyeballs will explode and you'll turn to dust pretty much. Yes. And they're like beyond human comprehension. That's why you can't really look at them. So yeah, then there's that, and then he didn't quite understand infrared colors or anything. Mm. So one of his stories is, I think it's called The Color from Space or something. Where like, I think there's a movie on it or a show. I don't know.
I hope he's not the creator of Eraserhead. Don't look it up.
No,
he's not
the creator of Eraserhead.
Don't.
I looked it up.
We don't talk about it.
It's weird.
No.
I didn't even watch it, but I read
it. We don't talk about it. We don't read it. We don't. No.
No, but he's also Bloodborne was heavily inspired by his stuff.
Really?
Yeah, like really heavily inspired.
Interesting.
So.
Bloodborne is so good though, and then it's like.
Bull! You didn't say that if you played a maximum of 10 minutes on it and then gave up. I made it all the way to the Orphan of Cause in the DLC. That's when I gave up because he whipped my ass. I could not beat him because.
See, I'm not the only one that has problems with Bloodborne.
At least I made it to the end of the DLC.
Did you make it to the end of the story?
Yes, several times.
Okay, good
it got
for you.
Several endings.
Oh yeah, I wonder why. Because somebody almost 100% completed Monster Hunter.
You can shush.
Well, I can't say the same for myself because, I've almost completed
Miles
another
Morales, Spider-Man. Let's just talk about
that
then, huh?
I completed Spider-Man, the first game, in 2 days, and then I completed Miles Morales within a week. Because I wasn't able to stay up for... And then I got 100% on that one, too. So
yeah, you were going to give me shit about 100% in Monster Hunter.
And now I'm almost 100% complete on Battlefront 2.
Gosh, yeah, but anyways.
We have no life. What do you expect? We're gamers.
What do you expect?
We're gamers.
But there is one thing you can expect. That this podcast is now ending.
Yes. Alright.
Yeah, we are running out of time.
Hydrate!
Listen here, mother. If you are not drinking water, then I will find you and steal your kneecaps.
Hydrate.
Drink water. Don't just drink soda nonstop. Drink good old water.
Good old water.
Hope you guys have a good day and or night and or both. Whatever.
Take care.
Take care.
And have a good night.
Have a good night.